Hi, Cancer. It's Athena. It is your season. Are you ready? Are you ready to show everyone how to dive deep into their emotions as you do so eloquently and beautifully that we all need to learn from you? Yeah, that's good, right? The readings have been so good for July 2019. So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so I probably don't need to go into great detail about the season, your season, Cancer, because you already know how amazing you guys are. However, what I do want to delve into, which I'm going to do for those who are, watching this, uh, you know, cross watching. Okay, so let's talk about Cancer season being such a blessing for us all to dive into our emotions and our feelings and really come to terms and forgive. Um, well, I'm going to say, I'll just right out the gate is our moms, right? Because as you know, Cancer is ruled by, the mother. And it's all about how we feel about that, right? We come to terms with the we come to terms at some point of our lives, however old you are. I have my window open and I'm just like, I love it. It's both windows are open here. We come to terms with the knowing that the water broke and here and we came out and here we are, right? From our moms. So our month is going to be definitely a time to really feel and come to terms with making amends if you need to, forgiving if you need to, understanding that if you are the mother, that you too need to be forgiven and more deeply understood as a mother. Because what we like to believe, this is interesting, what we like to believe is that, I'm having a child, I'm having a kid, and I'm not going to do the same. I'm not making the same mistakes as my mom did, right? And then you get to a point in your life and you're sitting back and you're saying the same exact things that your mom said. It's just like spewing out of your mouth, right? And then you just have to take a step back and laugh and say, "Oh geez, I just turned out like my mom," which is not a bad thing, especially if you have a good relationship with her. However, it still breeds a time for forgiveness for the mothers that did not or were not able to show a certain love or compassionate love toward you, if that is the case, or forgiving because we're not perfect, okay? And it's a time to say, okay, you know what? I as a mother have tried the best that I could, and that's what your mom said. And we've all been there. If you are a parent, if you're not a parent, then take this as a guidance, a life lesson, if you will, to guide you through to the side and understanding that a mother can only do her best, and she only shows you the love that she has inside, which everyone does, right? So we can learn from it and forgive, and then we just need to let that go and be, as you beautiful Cancers are, the calm in the waters of the ocean, right? You have that calming effect on people. You have that depth that the water signs do, but Cancers, you guys really do dive deep, and you don't speak about it usually. Usually, if you have any air in your sign, then of course you do. You verbalize it. Like, if you have Mercury in Gemini, then for sure you're talking about how you feel. Most of the time, though, a Cancer will sit back and observe the terrain, and allow their feelings to be their guiding light, which is exactly what you're doing and who you are as the sign of Cancer is. You're very protective because what? A mother protects her children. So this is a good time to be very mindful and protective of your family, okay? If you're a parent. If you're not a parent, just be the kid that is protecting themselves against, the universe, right? Sometimes that's how it feels. Okay. You're also very sympathetic and very dynamic. I look at Cancer sun signs as just so deep. Even when the moodiness sets in, we all understand it because we all have been there. We all get moody. We all appreciate that because it's part of what makes you you. It's your signature, and that's what the sun sign is. The father, and you are so spectacular because you have in your sign the father and the mother, right? The father is the sun sign, which is Cancer, and the sun sign and the moon is you. So you envelop the masculine and feminine part of the parent. Did you ever think of that? That's cool, right? Okay, let's talk about going deep. The ocean has the ebb and flow, right? We inhale, it's the ebb. Exhale is the flow. So going with the flow, as you know, is really important. Having a sensitive, calming effect on others is something that you do very well. You see things very deeply. See things meaning feel things, right? The ocean. So for those of you who are just watching as cross watchers or what have you, understand that the sign of Cancer is all about going with the flow. There are ripples, of course. There are turbulent waters, of course, but there's a sense of understanding how the waters work with Cancers. They know how to maneuver because they're receptive to the waves and the flow and the ebbs and the flows. They know. You guys know. I'm not going to talk as third party here. It's all about you. All right, so as the proverb goes, still waters run deep, right? As that saying goes, it's the proverb of still waters run deep. So it's important for you all to know that when you're stressed, it's good to take a bath. It's good to be by water. It's good to live by water, right? Go to the ocean, go to the beach, go to the lake. If you can't, excuse me, I thought I saw someone outside. So if you can't, you can buy a little Buddha statue with a very serene waterfall going through it, which is really, I used to have one, but I no longer have one because I have one outside here. So it really does, help to it's, feng shui, right? All right, so that is helpful. Take a shower, take a bath. Don't be afraid of your feelings and emotions. We all do need to cry it out because that's the release of things that we've held for many years. At this time, with Cancer season upon us, you guys know that it is really, a lot of things are going to resurface that we thought, oh my God, I never thought I'd feel that way, or I can't believe I have held this in for so long. So a stream of emotions will be coming out for all of us across the board. And also, it's also good to take note of the fact that, our bodies are made up of up to 60%, if not more, of water, right? So that's why we have tear ducts and saliva and our organs, water in the lungs and all that, right? I'm not going to get into a biology class, but let's just say that the water is a huge factor in our bodies. And we do end up, many of us end up going back into the waters, right? After death, some of us do decide to have just our bodies be consumed in the water again. You know, it doesn't matter. We go back to the Mother Earth, which is the mother, as you know. The Mother Earth is where we reside. So that is why this is the blessings of a mother are so important at this time. The blessings of water are very important at this time. And if you've never done it, I have my water bottle right here, and I always pray and say, thank you for this blessed water that I'm about to receive. It's a quick little prayer that blesses my water before I drink it, right? It's the same as going to church for holy water. It's the same as being baptized, as we do, not to get religious about it, but truly those are the things that make us, right? Think about all the usages of water that we consume and how we should be so grateful for that, you know, for the blessing. Water is sacred. Hello. If you were in the desert without water, the body would not be able to survive. So, our hormones fluctuate with our through the body's temperature, right? So too hot, too cold, right? Same thing as the faucet, you know? So when you sit back and think about all this, you know, think about how water is needed to grow the plants and the trees and the grass, you know? Without water, you know, nothing would be able to grow, and that includes us. So still waters run deep. Understand that we, and also ask for the blessing of the water to bless you even before you drink it. It rejuvenates your soul. Take the shower. Some people get the best downloads in the shower, right? So water is very important for us all. Now, let's get started, because it usually takes about 10 to 12, 15 minutes intro. I really wanted to go deep into the appreciation for water in this your season, because so many people, we don't think about it. And I think that because I live in California, I'm thinking, you know how many times we've been told, you know, water usage. We had a time when we were not able to use, you know, we had to be very mindful of the usage of our water, as well as, you know, look in the oceans. You see and hear all about the pollution that is out there. So this is really important, and more importantly, for maybe if you're thinking about volunteering, you know, volunteer, do something good for the water, clean the waters. Our dolphins are dying, our turtles are, you know, the ocean is, you know, the environment needs us. So if that is your passion, I would really offer that up as a place to start, okay? And maybe that will affect one person, but at least it'll help. Okay, you know, you don't want to go into the water. You can't go into the water because it's polluted. You know what I mean? All right, let's get started. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm pulling what I just bought, the Keepers of the Light deck. It envelops the Ascended Masters and Archangels, but I'm going to take this deck, and I bought it because my Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue is getting a little used up. I've been using it for years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order another one of the Oracle decks from Doreen Virtue, and then I'm going to incorporate it into this deck, because not all the Ascended Masters are in this deck. There's a lot of them, but I just kind of want to incorporate them all. Okay. And I opened this window. I'm telling you, yesterday I couldn't do a reading for nothing. And today, it's just flowing. And it's really very beautiful. These readings are beautiful. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'll put the camera down so you could see the board. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising is right here. Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, look at this. Rise up and honor your... Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let me just show you the card here. Hold on. Okay. See? It's transcendence. Okay? The card reads, rise up and honor your inner force. Steps are being given and dance with the universe. Yay! Look it. You see the snake is the rebirth. Okay? It's transcendence. If you have not, let me just say one thing really quick because it came to me and I need to say it. If some of you are having a hard time finding some meditation or a way of meditating, not only is water really good to meditate in, floating, just being in a jacuzzi really, and just not speaking gives you that flow, right? Hearing the water going, right? It's all feng shui. However, transcendental meditation is really good to start, by the way. So that came to me when I saw it. You have gone and are going through a rebirth. You are transcending. That's beautiful. All right, now let's start. Cancer. What is going on for your sign? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What could be happening for the beautiful Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July. When we are blocked, let's just, I forgot to mention this. Okay, if you are blocked at all or ever feel blocked, it will appear in your breast area because your heart is there. So if you have any like tinges in the breasts or whatever, it's all about, it could be a block in that chakra area. So that needs to be cleansed. It will be in your breast or your stomach because why? Because your gut knows. Your gut is your feelings, right? How do you feel, or you get that gut instinct, right? Okay, so that's when you know you're blocked. If you can't utilize it, if you have a stomach ache, that's your gut telling you something's wrong. Adhere to that. If your breasts are hurting, not during, without it being PMS or something, understand that needs to be taken care of. Getting a mammogram. It's all about the mother, the Blessed Mother, Mother Earth. Being grateful for, being extremely grateful and humble to Mother Earth for the fact that we live in this peaceful environment, because that's what we learn from the lessons. Emotional lessons give us a semblance of peace at the end of the day. Okay? All right, let's do it. Your crystal is moonstone. Shocking, right? I'm wearing blue for all of the season. For the readings, I mean. Not for the whole season. I was going to say, that's funny. All right, hold on. I'm cracking myself up here, you guys. All right, let's go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? All right, so something is not making you happy right now. Why? What are you upset about? What are you not feeling is working right now? What is happening? You're the Sun. Okay, so this could mean seriously father issues. So if you're a mother, maybe you're not getting along with either your father or the father of your children. Hold on, I caught it before. So there's an upset. So something something has upset you because what you were hoping and wishing and praying for is not coming to fruition. Something has not made you happy, and you're no longer holding on to the idea of this one cup making you happy. You're releasing that idea because it did not make you happy. It is about home life, guys. It is about your stability, your foundation, your security. So in your home life right now, it could really be you're not holding on to the father of your children. You could be worrying a little about your cash flow, who you represent in the world, what you represent to the world. We have, oh geez, Queen of Swords reversed. All right, Cancers. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, you guys are not getting along. Someone's not telling the truth. Someone is riling and stirring things up here. Someone's not telling the truth, and that's why you're upset. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. The change had to be made because it wasn't making you happy. If you have, it's funny I said, if you have air in your sign, Cancers, you talk a lot, but you also need to not only feel, but you need to speak how you're feeling, your truth. If you have that in your chart. If you don't, it makes no difference. What's happening is you're not getting the lowdown from someone who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you're going and moving forward in a new direction. You are moving into a new direction, a higher level, understanding this isn't working, so I'm moving forward. This is good. This is good. So it could be a father not getting along with the mother, but it doesn't matter. The waters are calm here. Do you see? You have calm waters, and now you're going for what you want. The blessings are right here. Right here. Okay? You have the cat is using your intuition, the little kitty cat here. And then the butterfly is transformation, which is transcendent. You are transcending into becoming a new you. You're rising up from all this junk, and you're stepping into your own. The universe is asking you to dance, and that's exactly what you're doing. You've decided you're doing it. Funny that I just see the mother under here. So you could be having issues with your mom, okay? Not saying bad, just saying, maybe there needs to be that talk, like I mentioned in the intro. Okay. And I knew it's going to come out. I knew it. I felt it. This is a mother issue. Yep. Or you are the mother. You have to forgive your mom. And I said this to Taurus, and I think Aries. So the mother came out, the Empress came out. If you're a mom, you need to forgive your mother. You need to have that convo, and or if she's on the other side, then you need to have a semblance of just forgiveness, maybe through journaling, through writing a letter, but she is coming through here as the woman who taught you, right? The woman who taught you, right? Look. So this is about your home life. This is about your life, and you're starting new, and hopefully in this realm of letting go, in this realm of forgiveness, you are moving on and learning. Well, it's all about this. You're rising up. You're literally rising up to meet yourself. Look, I just said to meet yourself, and here it is. I didn't even see it. All right, I just moved the cards to read this, and look, this is you meeting you. This is rising up and honoring who you are and who you have become. This could be a couple, a mother and a father. You could be the Cancer male with the Empress, who could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If not, it doesn't matter. But here you are, front and center. Now, how did we get here to this point? Well, we got to this point of we were happy. We have been happy. We have been feeling like it's just a breath away, I'm hearing. Right? Because we do have this. This is your stability and foundation. Right? So it's not affecting your finances. Okay, Cancer? This is not an issue of the feels that I'm getting here is that the issue is not speaking how you feel to another and letting it go. All right? It's about being happy and wanting that happiness. So that's why you had to let something go in order to get. And you're not completely done with letting go process. That's why these cards are reversed. But you are moving forward in the month of July. You're not waiting around anymore. You're doing it. You're going to be taking care of business, getting out of your head and into your feels about what has happened and being honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords could be very well be honest with yourself. Something's not working. It's not making you happy, and you need to move on and find your happiness somewhere else. The Emperor, a father figure. This could be literally a mother and father who are no longer together. One's moving on. Cancer, this could be someone who's Aries. The Leo is the sun. Okay? But either way, it is about a relationship that is unrequited. Okay? So, in so far as a relationship, if you're in a relationship with the Emperor and the Empress is mother and father. Okay? So maybe the forgiveness needs to come from you to your father. At Cancer, you have both in your chart. You are both the mother and the father. So maybe you need to heal this so that you can move forward. Okay? What is it about? I don't know. Maybe it's about your father and mother got divorced and now you're finally letting go. You've come to terms with it. Right? You've come to terms with someone wasn't happy in this situation and they had to go. Okay? You got out of your head, out of your negative thought process, out of waiting for something to happen, maybe a reconcile. It's not going to happen because you're moving forward. You're moving forward into this big, beautiful pathway to happiness. And if this person is no longer in your life, or you're extracting them now from your life, you're going to feel like this was the right thing to do. You feel not so much right as feeling that this will enable you to get back to where your still waters come in. Because right now the waters are a little still, yet you can see, right? You can see the water is still a little choppy here. Okay? So you're letting go of what hasn't worked, finally, and you're changing it up. And this could be you and someone else. Okay? You could be with the Empress. You could be the Empress. And now focusing primarily on what makes you happy and building from the ground up your stability and security and happiness. And you are definitely doing it in the month of July. A whole new you. You are, this card is, I swear I only need this card for these readings. Seriously. You are transcending. You're rising above. I mean, come on. Can you not see the Fool that rises above all the crap, right? And that's you. It's beautiful. You are Lord Shiva. I love it. I love this. Okay, so that's what, this is you front and center, okay? And going now into a new place, a whole new situation. Let's get some clarifying cards on this. Again, another amazing reading. I think it's this, I'm telling you, I started with this deck of the Keepers of the Light, and I'm very connected with all of the Ascended Masters and the Archangels, and using this deck has given July readings like incredible feels. I'm telling you right now, it's great. All right. You're also using your intuition, and maybe some of you are palm readers, I'm feeling. Some of you are into palm reading, and some of you are definitely using your third eye and intuition, which you usually do. You guys are the king and queens of using your intuition. You know before most people how this is going down. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on? Tell us more, please. Tell us more about this reading and guide us through. Let's see what else we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. See? New beginnings. This is what you're doing. You're rebuilding your foundation from the ground up, literally. Look, you're planting new seeds. You're planting new seeds, rising up. Like some of you are going to be taking, I'm hearing going for balloon rides. Yeah. With your significant other. You might take a balloon ride. They have some really awesome ones. Well, how could they not be awesome? You know, I've always wanted to do that. All right. New partnership in prosperity, in your business, new job, new beginning. It's the Ace of Pentacles. You can have, be, go, whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But you are rebuilding a beautiful new foundation for yourself. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You've let go. See, look at this is the ebb and flow of life. The ebb is breathing in, as I said, and releasing all this release here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, releasing that which does not serve you. In the ebb and flow. You've released, you've let go, and now everything's starting new. You've transformed. Exactly. Transcendence, transformation, that little butterfly. Right there. Right? Transformation. How beautiful is that? Okay. I love it. Yep. Hello. Hello, Cancers. Come on. This is like, I'm telling you, it's this deck. I am telling you right now, it's this deck. I'm feeling it. You've taken the leap of faith into a new life. You're changing it up, Cancers, because why? Because you can. Because you can and you will. With great hope, the sun shines again. Yes. So now you're happy because you took the leap of faith out of all the crap. You've transformed. You're doing transcendental meditation. Yes. Bottom of the deck. Hello. Front and center. Again. Come on. Oh my God. Cancer. You guys are in the spotlight. Spotlight. And spot on. I heard. You're going to be rebuilding a new partnership. Yep. And it could be in business. Definitely. You're rebuilding. You may be getting into a business with someone. A partnership of 3. You have 3, 3. And the mother, the Empress, is 3. You have 3 threes. That's the Ascended Masters. Oh my God, you have huge decisions to make. You are being guided by all of the Masters, Cancer. You're rising up. Wow. The universe definitely is dancing with you. You've healed. You've healed. You've let go. There you are. Look at rebuilding. Rebuilding your whole life with all these blessings. Again, another beautiful ribbon of blessings. I love it. Wow. We have 3 threes. The Ascended Masters have your back. Definitely dancing with you. Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right. This, you know, one of those sports bras, yeah? That really, seriously. All right. All right. We can all relate to that, women and sports bras. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about forgiving your mom, transforming yourself, believing in self, rising above, having hope in your future, starting something new after a time of loss, letting go finally of all that, releasing it, sending it off with love, and becoming now front and center, knowing that you deserve every good thing coming your way. 3 cards, please, for Cancer. No more codependency. So here's what I'm feeling now, because this card came up. I'm feeling someone was dependent upon you for money, or vice versa. I really do. I feel that's what broke this relationship apart. I feel the codependency, and knowing that it was not, maybe you're the one making them, you know, you have here, look, someone might have been depleting your resources. Okay? That's how I'm feeling. And you did not want that to happen. So it could be someone, or vice versa. You were codependent on someone else. Okay? All right. It's not bad. It's just to learn from. Look at this. Romantic feelings coming in. So someone might be coming in, okay, that is going to stir your romantic feelings. Oh, let's keep these 2. You may be trying to, okay, so I have to do this. I have to show them all to you because they came out like this. Make the effort. Give your relationship a chance, because there was deception here. So that deception could have been about codependent. Someone might have been in it just for the wrong reasons, okay? So are you going to forgive someone from maybe childhood or a past life relationship coming in? So the universe is asking you to, even though you have romantic feelings, maybe revisit it for a minute. Okay, I'm going to pull another one because I don't like the deception and codependency are here. I mean, how, you know, you don't want to be in a relationship that has these 2 cards, yeah? It's one thing to make the effort and give your relationship a chance, because great love is worth taking, for sure. I totally, wholeheartedly believe that. And the romantic feelings, yeah, they're real, for sure. But let's talk about this situation here. All right, I'm going to get clarifying. Let's get my clarifying cards. Give me a card on the codependency and deception for Cancer. What is this about? Yep, it's money. It really is. Someone probably took, yep, someone was lying about taking money. Someone was not telling you the truth about a business or being in a partnership with someone. They were taking advantage of you. It is about money. I saw it here. So if this is something you can relate to, I would really be thinking twice. I'm not saying think twice about forgiving, I'm saying I don't know if you want to give that relationship a chance. Let's get one card on make the effort, give your relationship a chance, and romantic feelings. Let me move these over. Because really? Someone's not telling the truth? What's going on here? Hold on, Cancers. That's not cool. Maybe someone, oh, I just heard it. Maybe someone was telling you they made some X amount of dollars and they don't. I just heard it. That could be the deception. Is they were telling you, oh, I make $50,000 and they don't. All right, let's look at these. It could be, yeah, that's what it is. You are destined to be with this person, and it could be from childhood. Cancer. You are moving toward a positive, hopeful, bright environment to be with someone who you have very deep romantic relationship with. And if it is someone coming back to say, I'm sorry, I didn't want you not to, let me look at you real quick because I'm not going to look. Let's just say someone didn't tell you exactly either, you don't tell someone how much you make, right? But if it's someone you know and they told you the wrong thing, or maybe they told you they had a better job than they do, that's definitely something to forgive, right? But not to be codependent upon you for your finances, okay? So, your destiny is right here with someone from your past. It looks like someone who you've grown up with, a child here. You look like teenagers and maybe like still 20s, This looks like, teens, kids, teens, and now more like, young adults. So there's someone here definitely that is your destiny here. Okay? From childhood. That's the Six of Cups here. So you may be revisiting someone from your childhood because this is your destiny. That's cool. Yes. Just make sure that it's not anyone taking, with the addictions and deception, okay? Just make sure you've got the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you have to look up the facts and the figures, then do it. Cancer, in the month of July, this is your season. And between this card and, hold on, because they're all over the place, you have transcended. You are dancing with the beautiful Ascended Masters, and you are the boss. Masculine, look, this is the merging of masculine and feminine. These are the best readings ever. Okay, Cancer. If you need me, I'm at Athena1Muse615 @gmail, or you can call me and leave a message, and I'll get back to you. Have a great month.